In this video, I'm going to show you how I stopped my slice by staying down in the shot. And you're going to learn in this video on why staying down in the shot will prevent that slice, and how standing up in the golf shot will most likely make you slice the golf ball. And this is video 14 of a 19 video series on everything I did to stop my slice. So if you're struggling with a slice, I would highly recommend you watch every single video in this series. So let's talk about that. How does standing up in the golf shot cause you to slice the golf ball? And how do we stay down in the golf shot to where we don't slice it? So there are two ways that you can stand up in the swing. You can stand up in the downswing. That could look a little something like this, where you stay down in the shot, but then you're coming over the top and you're standing up out of the shot, and then you come across it. Or you could stand up in the backswing, where if I swing my arms around me, you can see they're going down the line. But then if I stand up and I'm swinging my arms around me, I can't hit the ground. So when you stand up in the shot, the only way I can hit the ground is by pulling down and left and putting the weight of the club to the ground and pulling down and left. And that's what causes you to slice, is you have to swing left to even be able to hit the ground if you stand up in the shot. Because if I stand up in the shot and swing my arms around me here, I'm not hitting the ground. So you have to pull your arms down and across your body to even hit the ground. So staying down in the shot is critical to swing from the inside. And it is something I struggled with. So let's take a look at that first thing I talked about, and that is on the downswing, how do we not come over the top? And this really relates to a good turn on the downswing. The first thing I need to talk about is that over the top move could be caused from a bad backswing. So if you raised your arms up high arms, and you tilt down and the hula hoop looks like this, from this position, if I just turn, I'm cutting across the ball. So we want to swing around us in the backswing. So if you put your foot up like this and swing around you, this is a position that you want to get to, is right here, to where you can swing around you coming from the inside. So I'm going to assume you are at a good top of the backswing position, but you can still slice it from there like this. So basically the golf swing is made of two movements. You can turn and then you can tilt. So what's going to cause you to come over the top is in the backswing we turned and tilted down, but then on the downswing we just turn. And so you can see this hula hoop, it's now going left, and that means the club's also going to go left. So we turned and tilted in the backswing and we swung around us, but in the downswing we just turn. And so now you can see that club is going to go outside my hands here. This is down the line, outside my hands, and swing left. So to get a proper turn in the downswing, you turn and tilt, and then you don't just turn, you have to turn and tilt back. Because you want to get to this position where you start, where your hips are square, your shoulders are square, and you're tilted straight up and down. It's the same position as if you're standing straight up and go boom. Everything's facing forward. So we don't want to be in this position where we're here. We want to be everything straight up and down. And so to get to that position from the top of the swing, you have to turn and tilt back. So in the backswing, we turned and tilted down. And now as we turn in the downswing, we have to tilt back. So it's this motion like this. Turn, turn and tilt, turn and tilt, turn and tilt. And that's going to help you come from the inside, is that you're not just turning, you're turning and tilting back. And that's how you maintain the look of this hula hoop and maintain your swing plane and swinging from the inside right down the line. So that is how you would fix that movement. Also, if you could see this 3-wood is on the downswing, you can see my arm, I'm not going in. I would want to trace that line out there and follow this line of the hula hoop all the way. And that's going to put you in a good position from the inside. And that's also how you maintain that hula hoop. But now let's talk about the second way you can stand up in the swing, and how I already showed you how that can cause a slice, because you have to pull your arms down to even hit the ground and across your body. Instead of swinging your arms around you and still striking in front of the ball, you have to pull down and slice it. So we want to stay down and swing our arms around us. So if we stand up in the backswing, we've failed. Because going down in the shot, you can do it, but it's just not the easiest thing. So we really want to stay down in the backswing and then down through the ball. Just stay your head exactly where it is. And this is really something you really just need to practice and get the feeling of a good backswing position, because if you get to a good top of the backswing position, it's really going to help you come through the ball correctly. And it really is as simple as just don't lift your head up in the backswing. But there's one specific way that I would say is going to cause you to raise up in the backswing, and it has to do with how much you're bent over and how much your legs are bent. Because if I bend my legs only a very small amount, but then really bend over, I'm just going to stand up in the swing. And you're like, well, why did I just stand up? Well, it all goes back to positions of strength in the swing and your body, where your body naturally wants to be to swing something really fast around you. So if you can see here, with this amount of knee bend, I was here, but if you just go back and through, you'll notice I'll only get the club down to here. So to get the rest of the way there, you would need to hinge your hips, because now I can swing my arms around me back and through fast and hit the ground. But if I have less and I start down, again, I'd have to pull down to hit the ground. What's most likely going to happen is I'm going to come up. Because with a certain amount of knee bend, your body goes from an arch position to a rounded position. Arch, round. And that's right here, is where your body wants to be in its positions of strength to swing fast and be in balance. So you'll need to bend your knees more. So if you're setting up with too little knee bend, but then you're really bending over like this with a very little amount of knee bend, you're just going to come up in the backswing. That's all that's going to happen. So you really need to set up properly on your unique swing plane and how your body is structured, because everyone's unique. And so you need to follow the steps that I just showed there to figure that out. But now I'm going to assume you're doing that correctly. Now at that point, it is just about keeping your head down and just simply resisting the urge to stand up. And really, from any position, I can stand up. And the only thing keeping me down is I'm saying, no, I want my head to stay where it is. So if you set up properly, you can keep your head down and turn properly. And another great way to feel this is with the head drill. I have that on my channel. I think it was one of my earlier videos. If you put your head on a wall, you have to keep your head where it is and turn around a certain point and stay down, back and through. And that'll keep your head where it is. So you can either have someone go like this and say no turn. You can put your head on a wall. There's a lot of things you can do to stay down in the shot. But staying down in the shot is one of the things I struggled with in the golf swing, and it can definitely cause a slice. If you found some helpful tips in this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, as that would really help me out. What you learn in this video are fundamentals 1 and 2, and that's setting up on your unique swing plane and turning correctly. And those are 2 of 4 fundamentals that I teach over at manningolf.com to learn your unique single plane swing. It's a whole course, step by step. So go check that out, manningolf.com, in the description of this video. But again, I hope you found some helpful tips in this video, and I hope the rest of your day goes well.